Hi, my name is Fawaz, and I am in 5A at Denton Creek Elementary. This is my science project on energy sources. A couple energy sources that we will be talking about is biomass energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, and water energy. Our first one is fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are a fuel formed from the remains of once living organisms. The advantages of fossil fuels are that they release thermal energy and they make some medicines. The disadvantages are there is a limited supply and it could cause global warming, which is terrible. My next energy source is an energy source that many people might find the picture of. It is hydroelectric energy, represented by a dam. Hydroelectric energy is electricity generated from the force of moving water, the advantages of hydroelectric energy is often produce large lakes which can be used for recreation, and they are inexhaustible. The disadvantages are the water has to have lots of depth, and it is very, very expensive. An example of hydroelectric energy is a dam, such as Hoover Dam. My next energy is tidal energy, which many people might not know about. Tidal energy is a form of hydroelectric energy that produces electricity from the rising and falling of tides. Two advantages are it is used to produce electricity and the turbines are reversible. The disadvantages are the difference between water level at high tide and low tide must be large or it just does not work. And there's not a lot of places where there is high tide and earth. My next energy is biomass energy, which I'm sure also a lot of people have never heard of. Biomass energy is organic matter such as wood that is living or was recently living. Advantages of biomass energy is its important source of energy. It is an important source of energy and is a free energy source. Sadly, a major source of biomass is garbage, and it has a very unpleasant odor. This next energy is a very common energy, but very bad too. It is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is the energy released when the nucleus of an atom is split apart. The advantages are it releases a large amount of thermal energy, and it produces a large amount of energy from a small amount of fuel. The disadvantages are it is very dangerous to living organisms because it has a very big radiation with things that whenever a nuclear plant would burst, it would spread a bad radiation that could kill many people and many generations. And sadly, a nuclear plant is very expensive to run. This next energy is an energy that many people would know about, wind energy. Wind energy is one of the oldest forms of energy used by people. The advantages of wind energy is that it is non-polluting and it is inexhaustible. The disadvantages are it is very expensive and it usually depends on how strong the wind is blowing. My next energy is an energy also many people will not know about, which is geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is heat from the inside of the earth. Some advantages are it produces electricity and it creates no pollution. But the disadvantages are there is not a lot of places where you can make geothermal energy, and there are small amounts of it where it's actually available. This next energy is an energy that is very common to be heard of, and it is solar energy. Solar energy is the energy from sunlight, which is represented by a solar panel. Solar energy does not create any pollution and is available everywhere. Sadly, it's only day use and cannot be used at night because there is no sun at night. And some locations where there's a lot of trees and it's shady have less of it. And that was my last energy. I hope you like this project. This project was made again by Fawaz from 5A at Denton Creek Elementary using Sonic Picks available on the App Store.